YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to TelliVision87. Thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys will come on back. But you already see what's on the screen, so let's get into it. This basketball wives reunion. First of all, I want to say that Tamar, Miss Braxton, okay, Tamar, you did a great job with this reunion. Now, she's a good host because she gives the read, she gives the oop, she gives the, you know what I'm saying, the responses that we all want to hear and the questions that all need to be answered. Tamar is really good at that, and she also hosted the Love and Hip Hop Miami reunion, I believe. But and it's like it's such a shame that sometimes Tamar just gets in her own way, but Tamar is really, really talented, and if she could just focus on like this instead of jumping into other people's beefs, she would be just fine. So, Tamar, yes, girl, you did that, okay? You did that with this reunion. Very good host. Hope she gets more hosting gigs for reunion shows. That would be great. Now, as far as the wardrobe goes, it's a lot going on. With basketball wise, I don't recall them ever having like a color scheme or some type of theme. Y'all know on Bravo with the Housewives, you always have some type of theme going on. Basketball wives, they just all just come thrown together. It it looks very just like non-cohesive. I guess I don't know, but my best dress, to me, the best, I would have to say like Duffy is giving. Like Duffy looks really, really good, even though she was on screen. She wasn't there in person, and I think Jackie looked nice as well. And I guess Brandy was okay. She had like a pantsuit, but I don't like the color orange, so anything orange is just not it's not gonna do it for me. Like Tamar's dress, I don't like orange. Angel, I'm sure this is one of her dresses. It would, it's like nobody was like, and then British, I don't know, this looked like some Fashion Nova. No shade to Fashion Nova, but it's not even, there's nothing special about this outfit. There's nothing special about it. And Jen, I don't know what the hell she got on. She looked too dressed up. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, tell me who you guys think was the best dressed and worst dressed. Um, so they jump right into it. They talk about, okay, ladies, how do you feel about Malaysia leaving the show? And Jen, do you regret airing out Malaysia's business? Jen doesn't regret it. She put it out there, but she's saying, hey, look, if you're on a reality show, let's talk about the reality. Malaysia doesn't want to be super vulnerable, and she wants to leave when her feet are held to the fire. And yes, it's messed up that her home was foreclosed allegedly because they were saying that's what they heard. They didn't even really know for sure. But if basketball wise is your main source of income, why would you leave that if supposedly you have a house that's in foreclosure? Sis, you need the money. You need the money. So it's like she just ran away. Everybody's been through it. They all been through a lot and did not walk away from the show. So that's that on Malaysia. Now, one of the viewers asked a question, Brandy, what's going on with you and Jason and Lil Jason? You wanted them to come to Cali. What's up with that? They will be in Cali, however, for unforeseen circumstances. So Brandy lets everybody know that her son is sick and he basically needs like heart surgery and he's going to be recovering in California. So they all send prayers. She doesn't really say exactly like what the issue is, but that her son is going to have surgery and his recovery. So yeah, I mean, obviously this was taped you know, some weeks ago. So I don't know in real time like how the son is doing, but prayers up for Brandy and her whole family. Jackie, they asked Jackie, "How's your dog Ghost doing?" Remember we seen him in the dog training child. He was humping everything. Jackie says the dog is better. He try to hump other dogs now, not people. So we progressing, we progressing. Um, so after that, we get into the big topic. Okay, Duffy versus Brandy. They kind of going back and forth. Yes, they've known each other for 19 years, but Duffy kind of said that loyalty comment because she was feeling like even though they've known each other for a long time, they're not really like super duper close. They don't talk every day. And Duffy was saying at the time that she felt closer to British than to Brandy. And Duffy was saying that she didn't feel support from Brandy, and that's why she was, feeling some type of way. And Brandy was saying that Duffy was being a fake friend. Fake friend, this theme of fake friends comes up a lot in this reunion tonight, but we will get to that in a few because, baby, it was a wild card. Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. But Duffy says that the loyalty comment, like I said, was because she wasn't, super duper close with Brandy, and it was just so silly. It was just silly. And British started the whole thing, just being an instigator. She got in the middle of that and just kind of made it worse. But they didn't really British. They didn't really get on her that much. It's like they asked her about um the ankle monitor being off. How do you feel? Blah blah blah. And what's going on with the case. But I believe in real life, in real time, she is being indicted on some charges. So I don't know how much what's going on with British or how much longer she may or may not have her freedom. But yeah. They coming for you. They don't just be indicting people for no reason. So allegedly. We just gonna keep our eyes on British, honey. So they asked Angel, "How are you doing?" It's so crazy. I didn't even write that part down in my notes about British. I just remembered that's how much they didn't even talk about her. Nor Angel. And honestly, Angel could have been on the damn screen. Because that's what she was half the time anyway. Talking to somebody on the phone, on FaceTime. She wasn't even there. But Angel, how are you doing with the baby? With the babies and the postpartum? How's everything? Angel says she feels like herself again, which is great. I'm happy that she was able to get the support that she needed and is back to feeling like her old self. So she's ready to come back and take over the world and get back into her groove. Good for her. Um, so now we shift over to Brooke, and Tamar asked, like, "Yo, what's up with you and your husband? Did you guys decide to stay together? Did you go through with the divorce?" And Brooke gives this all roundabout answer. Now she says basically they divorced. She went through with the divorce. However, they are still supportive of each other, especially with the passing of Brooke's daughter. He was there, a support system. It's just that the marriage was just not going to be able to move forward. All the ladies say, "Hey, look, it's your decision. We're proud of you the way that you handled it." And Brooke really did. I think she did handle it well. She didn't really, cut up or was like acting crazy. Because when Steve popped up on her in Mexico, that's how Jackie said in Mexico, she could have like went off or like kicked them out, or but she just tried to make the best of it. But Brooke really, she tried. I think she gave a genuine effort. But if that trust was broken, then and then on top of her daughter passing, she was just probably like, yeah, I'm gonna just let you go, bruh. But glad to know that they are still in each other's lives though. So now we get to, and we'll come back to Brooke's daughter passing. We gonna get back to that. Um, Now we get Jen versus Jackie. This whole thing about the fashion show and the real estate. How did it even go left? Jackie says that the breakdown, well, Jennifer says actually that the breakdown kind of started for them after she made that real estate comment, which really hurt Jackie's feelings. I don't think Jennifer's comment though was bad. I think she was just saying like, "Yo, why you let them play you like that and give you this listing because the Selling Sunset girls get way more than this." Like, I think she was just coming from a place like, "No, Jackie, you gotta, like, speak up for yourself and don't let them just kind of give you any old thing." Um, you know, just because you're on a different show, or like whatever the case is, or because you're a woman of color, this, that, and the third. I believe that's where Jen was coming from. Jackie obviously did not see it that way. She was in her feelings, so she said yes. When she went to the fashion show, she went up there to one up Jen. She went there to cut up and act a fool because she wanted Jen to see how, I guess, it felt to have somebody like, rain on your parade a little bit. So they talk about, okay, now this is the part that is like boom, like didn't see this coming. um they were talking about just Jen and Jackie's friendship, and Jackie was saying how she always tries to be supportive of people and she's the matriarch of the group, this, that, and the third. And everything that she does, she has a good, like, deep down, she has a good intention. Brooke Bailey starts boiling, okay? Brooke is like, my heart is beating a million beats a minute right now because I can't sit up here and let you talk about all this with Jen and you're being a fake friend because you didn't even come see about me when my daughter passed. And Jackie was saying that she didn't quite know what to say. Jackie said that she did call somebody in Brooke's family, but didn't speak directly to Brooke. Brooke was like, "You didn't come sit with me. Everybody else came to sit with me or call me. You didn't do nothing. You didn't send no flowers, this, that, and the third, and like nothing. I'm so disappointed. I thought you would have done more." And Jackie was saying, "Hey, look, I just, I can't understand. Even though I have daughters, I can't relate to one of my children passing away. I didn't know what to say. I didn't, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just trying to give you your space." But it's like Jackie just kind of like got, she was returning the energy back to Brooke because could understand where Jackie's coming from when you saying like you just didn't know what to say or do, because of course you may not, but you still have to be there. You could just go and sit there in silence. Just go give the Brooke a hug and just sit there and hold her hand, give her a hug, cook for her, like do something, anything, but to not go and see about her, I thought that was unacceptable. And Brooke let her know what time it was. She let her know that she did not like that. And considering that they have been so-called friends for so long, she didn't think Jackie would do her like that. Um, so yeah, after that they had to take a little breather for a minute and calm down. The Brandy tried to sit in between Brooke and Jackie, and they was like, "Girl, go back on your side." I don't think they were gonna fight or anything, but you could see the hands was coming up. But I don't think any you know blows was finna take place. Brooke just had to get that off her chest, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad she did. So after they get back from the little intermission, they talk about the Sacramento trip. Now, when it's coming to the do I look like a deluxe B to you, Jackie says she done picked the room. She just got the keys and gave them to the ladies. Jennifer and Brooke call BS. They call BS. They was calling BS on Jackie, and the rest of the ladies also called BS on Jackie because they were agreeing with Jen like um you always talking about matriarch and sisterhood and this that and the third, but some of your actions like don't add up. So Jackie got called out a bit on this episode. um and then they get into Jen saying that she is, if it wasn't for her, none of the other ladies would be on the couch. And I'm like, okay, Jen, you trying to flex and have your moment, but if it wasn't for Shawnee O'Neal, you wouldn't be on the couch, and nobody else would be on the couch. Yes, she is the OG. She is the original OG from Miami, season one, day one. But Jackie is right behind you. Jackie is right behind you. They are the two longest running cast members. And like to be keep it a buck, Jackie didn't need basketball wives. Jackie did she don't need the show. And the fact that Jen is still on this show after however many seasons it is, 10, and Jackie got dug. They don't need this basketball wife money, but apparently Jen still needs it because she's still on the show all this time later. You're trying to, get everything that she could get from it. So it's like Jen, if you was really moving how you claim to be moving, you wouldn't even still be really on the show. I mean, that's how I saw it. She was trying to flex, but the flex ain't really land. But like, bye Jennifer, bye. Um, and Jennifer was also saying that Jackie simply does not show respect, and Jackie always trying to like sun her and comfort her. And she feels like that cease and desist, she wasn't doing too much with that. She felt like Jackie was running her mouth, and she did what she had to do. Jackie said she didn't even open the paper. She didn't even open the paper to see what was in it. She just got up from the table and left. And then I think Tamar was like, "Oh, you wasted all that good champagne?" Something like that she said. But yeah, that was just a mess. And finally, you ladies have any last remarks? Duffy and Brandy apologized to each other, and I really feel that that was like super genuine on both ends. Not to say that it wasn't before us on Duffy's part, because I felt like Duffy was really, this whole season Duffy grew a lot, and I just felt like Brandy was just like not budging. But I think at the very end, Brandy was just like, you know what? I'ma just let it go. I'ma just let it go. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the season. Do you think it will come back for another one? And let me know what you guys think about this in particular. Like, do you think Jackie was wrong for not showing up to see Brooke and show her some support when her daughter passed away? Um, let me know. Ooh, yeah, like I said, that was left field. And when we saw the trailer initially, they made it. They did the editing to look like Brooke was coming at Jen, but that didn't even really make any sense. So now we see who she was coming at. But thank you guys for watching TelliVision87. If you guys want to check out more of my content, I'm going to link a video right here for you guys, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.